The 10. First, the highlights. Lagos State Building Control Agency grants 4 weeks extension for collection submission of Certified Accreditors Program form. Federal government rescues 58 Nigerian women children trafficked from Nigeria to Ghana. On the foreign scene, Israel strikes Houthis in Yemen after drone hits Tel Aviv. And in sports, Super Sand Eagles defeat Mauritania in first leg of Beach Soccer Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Government, through the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LABSCA, has granted a 4-week extension for the collection and submission of an expression of interest form for interested consultants in the built environment registered with relevant professional bodies in Nigeria to indicate interest in the Certified Accreditors Program CAP. General Manager of LABSCA, Bolahon Oki, said this while reviewing the responses by interested applicants in the new scheme. Oki noted that the extension is aimed at giving more professionals in the built environment the opportunity to participate in the significant initiative. He reiterated that the CAP program, a public-private synergy, is aimed at leveraging the peculiar expertise and experience of private sector professionals to further accelerate LABSCA's effectiveness towards optimum service delivery. The certified accreditors, among other responsibilities, are expected to carry out screening of drawings and stage inspection services for all structures in various categories, as well as monitoring activities for compliance with the Lagos State Building Control Regulation. Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA, is set to partner with the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, to safeguard the rights of persons with disabilities, PWDs, in Lagos. General Manager of LASODA, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, made this known while welcoming a delegation from the NSCDC on a courtesy visit to the agency at Alausa, Ikeja. Oyetunde Lawal said the collaboration will address critical issues surrounding accessibility and adaptability in both government and private offices, ensuring that PWDs can effectively utilize these spaces. Speaking earlier, the team lead of the NSCDC, Amadu Kumai, expressed willingness to collaborate with LASODA in enforcing disability laws regarding accessibility and other inclusive policies. Okumai emphasized the vital role that security agencies play in enforcing laws and order in society. Lagos State Parks and Gardens Agency, LASPAG, has announced the commencement of rehabilitation works at Dele Kanu Park in Alausa. General Manager of LASPAG, Adeton Bola, said the park, named after a former governor of Lagos State, Dele Kanu, is one of several recreational parks under the agency's management. According to her, the renovation project will be to be completed in October 2024 will necessitate a partial closure of the park in the first instance to carry out preliminary works and full closure after. Bola said during the period of partial closure, individuals and small groups of up to 10 people will have free access to the park with a maximum occupancy of 500 people. She said large gatherings and events will unfortunately not be held at the park till it is reopened after the renovation. The general manager urged park users to visit other parks such as the JJT Park Alausa and Abayomi Fini Park, Oregon, among others, during the renovation period, while maintaining that LASPAG remains committed to providing functional public recreational spaces in Lagos State and appreciates the understanding and cooperation of park users and the general public during the partial closure. Bola stated that additional updates will be provided as the project progresses. General Manager of the Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Agency, LNSA, Ifalade Oyekon, has revealed that the agency is set to expand its collaboration with the people and other security and safety agencies in the state. Speaking at a 3-day retreat of the agency themed a joint approach towards enhanced security in the society, Oyeko said the agency was created to foster collaboration and provide credible intelligence to nip crime and criminality in the bud. Oyeko said LNSA has recorded giant strides in the area of grassroots engagement, agency-to-agency collaboration, and intelligence sharing, which have all led to the reduction in the crime rate. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has rescued an additional 58 Nigerian women and children trafficked to Ghana. In June, the federal government rescued at least 10 Nigerian teenage girls aged between 15 and 16 from human trafficking and prostitution. The girls were reportedly lured to Ghana with promises of a better life, but were instead forced into prostitution. Director of Media, Public Relations and Protocols for the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, Abdulrahman Balogun, stated that with the latest rescue, a total of 105 people have been rescued over the past few months. Providing a breakdown of the states of the 58 rescued Nigerians, Balogun stated that 47 are from Kano, 5 from Katsina, 2 from Jigawa, and 4 from Kaduna State. Balogun noted that some of the suspected traffickers have been arrested and handed over to security agencies for profiling and prosecution. Abia State Governor Alex Otti says his administration is committed to partnering with serious-minded companies towards achieving a digital and technology-driven economy for the state. Otti stated this while addressing a delegation of investors from the West India Asian Cable Company. The governor, while describing broadband technology as key to the economic prosperity of the state, said that his administration already has a robust plan for the infrastructure in the state. Otti said apart from the inauguration of the geometric power plant, the state is gradually addressing some of the infrastructural issues that were hitherto discouraging investors from coming into the state. Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Yushau Ahmed, has called for substantial support from the 774 local government chairmen across Nigeria. According to a statement issued by the NYC Director of Information and Public Relations, Eddie Megwa, General Ahmed's appeal aims to bolster the achievements of the scheme, which heavily relies on the active engagement of key stakeholders. Ahmed emphasized the importance of local government involvement in the NYC. He informed the council chairman that while the federal government shoulders a greater part of the responsibility of running the scheme, the Enabling Act saddles states and local governments with complementary responsibilities, which include the provision of facilities like orientation camps, core transit lodge, and other forms of intervention that are essential for the welfare of core members and the general success of the scheme. And now to foreign news. Israel has carried out airstrikes on the Houthi-controlled Red Sea port of Hodeidah in Yemen, a day after a drone launched by the group hit Tel Aviv. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said his country aims to send a message to the Houthi movement. Gallant said the fire that is currently burning in Hodeidah is seen across the Middle East and the significance is clear. Houthi-linked news outlets said 3 people were killed and more than 80 injured in Saturday's strikes in what Houthi official Mohammed Abdulsalam said was a brutal Israel aggression against Yemen. Meanwhile, the Israeli military said it had shot down a missile fired from Yemen before it crossed into Israel's airspace. It said that air sirens had been activated in Israel's Red Sea port of Eilat following the possibility of falling shrapnel. Reports say that the Israeli strikes were aimed at pressuring the Houthis to stop supporting the Palestinians in Gaza, something he said would not happen. It is the first time Israel has responded directly to what it says have been hundreds of Yemeni drone and missile attacks aimed at its territory in recent months. Now, sport. Nigeria's Super Sand Eagles has defeated Mauritania 5-4 in the first leg of their Beach Soccer Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. It was the team's first competitive outing in 5 years. The encounter in Nouakchott was keenly contested, but the Super Sand Eagles put up a resolute display to come out with a win. Abdullahi Issa's side also did not allow their shot preparation affect them. Nigeria will host the second leg on Saturday, July 27. Another win or draw will see the team sail through to the main competition. Lagos State Sports Commission LSSC has expressed its desire to partner with the Lagos State Signage and Advertisement Agency (LASA) in the area of communication and strategy to further promote sporting excellence and stakeholder engagement across the state. General Manager of LSSC, Lekon Fatodu, made this known during his courtesy visit to the head office of LASA, stressing that the activities of the Commission as one of the government agencies are very relevant to the duties of LASA. Fatodu stressed that the Commission will continue to extend hands of fellowship and collaborations to any initiative that tends to propagate the development of youth and sports. Also, the Managing Director of LASA, Fatiu Akiolu, assured the Lagos State Sports Commission of a fruitful collaboration with the agency. And that is the news at 10. Just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration renovated 197 public schools across the state? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government, through the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LASCA, has granted a 4-week extension for the collection and submission of an expression of interest form for interested consultants in the built environment, registered with relevant professional bodies in Nigeria, to indicate interest in the Certified Accreditors Program, CAP. The federal government has rescued an additional 58 Nigerian women and children trafficked to Ghana and has promised to profile traffickers. We also told you that Israel has carried out airstrikes in the Houthi-controlled Red Sea port of Hodeidah in Yemen, a day after a drone launched by the group hit Tel Aviv. And in sport, Nigeria's Super Sand Eagles has defeated Mauritania 5-4 in the first leg of their Beach Soccer Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafolashere. I'm Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.